Alright, Bob's Party Time Lounge, 4-string version. So, the song is played on a 6-string, but it is very 4-string friendly. You really don't need a 6-string or a 5-string for that matter. Now, there is one thing that you kind of have to sacrifice to play this on a 4-string, but personally, I don't think it's a huge deal, but we'll get to that. Okay, for the intro, we're going to start at D17 and G16. So tapping with the left hand, back and forth there. And then we're going to take that up 3 frets. And then back down again. And then up and then down again, ending on a... Which note does it end on? I don't know, I'll edit that in later. So this is like the Brown album version, and I'm not entirely sure that it's tapped there. You know, it might be like, you know, like soft, like fingerstyle. Whoops. Or maybe even soft, like slap pop. Which are alternatives to do if, like, you know, doing this is a little arduous. But live, in the only 2 live versions I could find of this on YouTube, it is tapping, and it is a lot faster. It's like, which if you're not used to doing that, can like take stamina, you know. And then instead of jumping up 3 frets and then down again, live it like works gradually up and then down. So live it's more like. So yeah, if that's a little much, I mean, you know, as mentioned, you could do like fingerstyle, like kind of like the intro to Tradition, or like, or you could tap with both hands, like this. Okay, so this next part here. That is the part that requires a bit of sacrifice, like if you want to play this on a 4-string. So I'm going to switch to the 6-string just to show what I mean. Okay, so what's going on here is so it's like strum down, hitting C11 here, pull off to 10, and then pull off to open C. And then strum up, hitting the G12, and then do a muted strum down, and then repeat that. So yeah, it's kind of hard to not hit the D string. I mean G string when you're doing that, and likewise on a 4-string, it's kind of tricky to not hit the D string when you're doing this. So over here on the 4-string, that is you know, strumming down on G16, pull off to 15, and pull off to open G instead of C. So it's going to sound a little different, but I mean, you know, the note G does fall within you know, the song, whatever scale is being used for the song. So yeah, there's that. And then strum up on the D17 here, and then muted strum down again. But yeah, that's it. I mean, other than that, this song can be played on a 4-string just fine. I almost think it's easier to just to do slap pop for this. So like pop that first one, and slap D17, and then do a muted slap. Well, that wasn't muted, but. Like so. So that open C string for the 6-string, that note is here at A15, and so you can hit that by tapping. So like tapping, like tap that, and then with your right hand, or just the way I do it anyway, tap A A15 with the index, and then D17 with your ring or middle finger. Something like that. But then, you know, if you want to do that, you probably should also do a muted thing with your one of your hands, like a muted tab for the that muted strum there. Something else you can do here is, instead of up strumming and hitting that note here at D17, hitting that at G12 instead. So something else you can do here, I know I'm being very kind of anal here, but is strumming the other way. So that kind of like strumming up with the, and then strumming down with the, that, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not what he's doing based off of videos, but that kind of makes more sense to me, because then you're kind of, you know, hitting the string that's, you know, closer to you on the way up, or the first one you'll hit on the way up anyway, instead of the second one, and then vice versa down. So with you know, strumming the string that's closer. Okay, so moving on to what I'm going to call the main riff. Okay, to slow that down. Okay, so the first note here, I'm not entirely sure whether it's just a 10. Could be, but either that or a very quick 8 hammer on to 10. That's the way I do it, as a quick hammer on for the first one. So after that, slap A8. So all the notes you used here are E 810 and then A 810, by the way. So yeah, anyway. And then a quick slap on E10. And then after that, quickly slapping E8 hammer on 10. And then A8, E10, A8 again. So far. Okay, and then you're going to repeat that, but just, you know, it kind of gets cut short, so it's like, yeah, stopping on the 8, hammer on 10 on the E. Okay, and then just before the second time of doing that, hit the slap an A8. So. So all of that so far I'm going to refer to as, for lack of better phrasing, a block. So a block is that played twice with just before the second time the thrown in there. So that's kind of how this song goes, like those blocks. So like the third time of playing this, you don't want to do that just before, but you would want to throw that in just before the fourth time of playing the riff. If that makes sense. So the verses, pretty simple. We're just going to hit A10 here, and take that up 3 frets. The way he does it is tapping. I mean, he does it with the, like this, on E15 here, and then he taps A13. So, I mean, the way I like to do it though is just to like slap A10, and then up here to 13. But, you know, you do you. Okay, and after that first verse section, we're going to go back into the, and back into the main riff. So yeah, that's going to be the structure of the song up until the bridge. And so before the bridge comes in, and it picks up a little bit, we're going to end on the A10 and hold that. Alright, now we're into the bridge and the first little riff. It's going to go like this. Alright, to slow that down. So, switching to fingerstyle here, we're going to start with A2 to A4. Okay, now to E2, 3, 4. Now, I'm not sure whether he's playing the 4 once or twice. It honestly kind of sounds like once, but for whatever reason, it just kind of sounds better, just flows better, for me anyway, to play 2 E4s there. So, I mean, to compare them back to back, here's with, once. And then here it is with 2 of those, as which is how I was playing it before. But anyway, so we have that. And then we're going to do A2 to 4 again, and then D3. And then we're going to do this climb up from D3, 4, 5, 6, quickly with your fingers hitting each note twice. So, all together. So the last time there, just before the comes in, that's going to get cut short. We're going to come up here and hit G8, so that's going to be like, and then sliding up here to hit the 8. Okay, so now we're just here at A4 doing the, and that pattern of is going to repeat quite a bit in this guitar solo section. So we're going to do some of that. And then we're going to do the last 2 notes on E2. So. Now we're going to keep that going. Okay, then we're going to do this. So that's A4, and then 2. Well, I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure that there's a 2 there. I kind of, sort of sounds like a 2 to me, but it could just be another 4. But anyway. And then, 2 more A4s up here. Then we're going to hit the D3 and bend it. And then do again. So, to repeat that. Okay, now we're going to do that first part again. Then we're going to do, so that is 4, 5, 6 on the D string, and then G3 and then 4. So again. And then we're going to do a, so that is 2 A4s, and then down here 2 A4 again, and then bend. So pretty similar to before, but I'm just hearing a 2 at a different place, so instead of it is. And after that we're going to do twice, and then hit D3 once, back down, and then hit the D6. So, okay, then we're just going to return to the simple. And this part's a little hard to hear, but there's like a walk up, like the same ones as before, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it's like 4 times each for each one. So again, a little hard to hear, but this is right before returning to that other riff. And by other riff, I mean the, which we're going to play twice before returning to the simple. Alright, then next we are into the final verse, so back to the. And then after that the, deedly deep, like that riff, and then we're just going to end the song on a hit here at a A10. And yeah, there you go. It's Bob's Party Time Lounge.